Do this exercise every single day, and you'll get fluent in Spanish really fast. And you'll learn all the grammar as well, and you'll be able to speak with virtually no mistakes. Right? This is, according to science, the most efficient exercise to learn to speak a language. And it's very simple. I'm going to do a quick demonstration. What you need to do is simply to translate sentences from English into Spanish with feedback. So, sentence one, I like to drink coffee in the morning. Me gusta beber café por la mañana. There we go. Correct. Next one. My sister lives in a small apartment in Madrid. Mi hermana vive en un apartamento pequeño en Madrid. Correct as well. Number three. I moved to Madrid last year because I found a new job there. Let's say I don't know how to say this one. Me mudé. Me mudar a Madrid el año pasado por and I know that's wrong. That's why and not because. Because I found a new job there. Que encontré. Porque encontró, this is a common mistake. Instead of yo hice, yo encontré, English speakers often do that. Like encontró, hizo. Like they speak in third person when speaking in the past. Let's say I don't know how to say that. Obviously, I do know how to say it because I'm a native speaker. Spanish is one of my native languages. Because I found a new job there. Porque encontró un nuevo trabajo allí. And this should have a couple of mistakes. And if you make mistakes, like I did here, you'll get corrected. Me mudé instead of me mudar. Yeah, in the past, I moved to. ¿Por qué? Also wrong, because this is yeah, this one is why, and this one is because. Yeah, this one is because, this one is why, and I used why deliberately there. So yeah, por qué, they sound the same, but when you're writing them, and this shouldn't be all that important, to be honest. What's important is you use the right words, the right vocabulary, most important, and then also the right conjugations. But the accents and the spelling, not super important. If you make a lot of mistakes with that, I mean, it's better not to make lots of mistakes, but your spelling, nobody sees your spelling when you're speaking, right? So it doesn't really matter that much. What's important is word order, using the right words, doing it fast, because this exercise helps you think in the language. Yeah, you develop the ability to think in the language faster, and also the right grammar, using the right tenses and all of that. So also notice that I'm saying me, well, but it's wrong on purpose, but me mudé instead of yo me mudé, yo, porque yo encontré, like you don't need to do that, because if you conjugate the verbs, you know you're talking about yourself, right? That kind of stuff, you'll learn it by doing this, right? So 3 mistakes: encontró, él encontró, yo encontré. But again, we don't say él encontró, yo encontré, unless we are like emphasizing that we're talking about ourselves or something. Like yo hice eso, like I did it. Then yeah, but you don't need to. That's another very common thing. Yo esto yo. You don't need to do that in Spanish. Anyway, this is the exercise. If you do this exercise together with a bunch of listening, because of course you not working on pronunciation with this. But apart from that, this exercise is perfect to develop your fluency. If you listen to Spanish daily and then you do this, ideally with the same sentences, with your own sentences, that's the best thing you can do. Write everything you want to be able to say, and then translate it into Spanish. Create audio files, listen to them, repeat them aloud so you learn the right pronunciation, and then also do this. But this will help you develop the ability to think in Spanish quickly. All right, and that's really it. That's what being fluent means. Like you're able to come up with things to say whenever you need them, uh, fast enough and without that many mistakes. That's basically what fluency is. And this exercise is the best thing you can do, the most efficient way to get there.